Hello? Is this thing on? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got motion now, and we've got motion that isn't blurred. And hopefully we've got audio. But I'm not going to guarantee anything. Hopefully I don't have to record this all over again. But you're probably sitting here wondering, first of all, what the heck is this low-end radio thing that you're talking about? And second of all, what is this week of shows? Low-end radio, for those of you who have no idea, is actually my live streaming radio show that I've been putting on for the last, what's it been now? I think it's been probably about 2 months since I started that. It's been a real success. A lot of people like it, even though it is somewhat jokingly referred to as 60 Hertz hum radio, probably because of what you can hear in the background. I'm not sure if you can actually hear the hum. I have it off right now, so probably not, but there is one there. Be rest assured of that. And the week of shows corresponds to the fact that I've got the week off. I've got the week to do whatever the heck I want, so I might as well make it useful, or maybe not so useful, depending on how you look at these kinds of things. And I'm going to be putting on a whole bunch of shows. We have got, let's see here, we have got 8 different shows here, with the possibility of even having a 9th. So how's that for entertainment? First of all, this morning, and it is all starting this morning, and it officially starts this afternoon, this coming afternoon, but the first show is this morning, the early morning radio episode that was supposed to air yesterday morning, but didn't. Starts at 3 a.m. as usual, going for 15 songs, so, I mean, it's not as long as some of them have been, but it's certainly a longer show than some of my test shows have been. So, given that it's 15 songs, I've pegged it to go about an hour, which means that it will stop at 4 a.m. And so there you go with that one. The other show on the 26th, the official kickoff show. Hopefully the studio equipment doesn't decide to take the word kickoff literally and start kicking other pieces of studio equipment off. And potentially starting a fire, but there you go. Which starts officially at 4 p.m. and is going to go for 6 hours. Officially the longest show I've done, or the longest attended show that I've done. I did put on an automated show that was 100 songs long, but the longest show with a live DJ, 80 songs. But that's not all. You will get more than that an hour before 4 p.m., which is 3 p.m. Duh. We will have an hour-long pre-show by none other than UXW Bill. So definitely be sure. If there's one show that you're going to watch out of all of these, make it that one, because there's bound to be some kind of a problem that's going to occur on the show, because it's a kickoff show, so stuff is bound to kick things off the walls. You know, that's usually how things work around here. 27th, we have got No Lights Radio, but not just any episode of No Lights Radio. It is a 60-song special. Again, we've got a pre-show by UXW Bill, starting at 3 p.m. That will run for an hour, and then at 4 p.m., I will be running the 5-hour-long feature presentation, which will bring us to about 8 p.m. 28th is the usual show, the flagship. There'll probably be another announcement video for that one. I can't guarantee that there will be an announcement video for all of these shows, so you'll just have to use this as your announcement. I will be setting this up such that it will be easily accessible. But that's going to start at 9 p.m. as usual, but there's a little bit of a catch. There is going to be a pre-show, I think. He hasn't sent it to me yet, but there is going to be a pre-show, as of right now, performed by DJ Aaron Radio. That will go for, I think, an hour. And he hasn't really said anything about it, so I've got no idea. No idea on any of these things. So that, if I'm right, will take us to 10 p.m., and it will be a 30-song show as usual. So the 12 a.m. stop time that I usually have, we might bleed over a little bit from that. I'm not sure, because usually it does take me the full 3 hours to go through the 30 songs. But you never know. We might get lucky. I might talk less than I usually do, and we might get done at 12 a.m. You never know. On the 29th, we have got not just any episode of Early Morning Radio. We've got automated early morning radio, and in fact, it is a deferred show. Now that that thing is shut off, I can take those headphones off so I can hear myself think. The deferred show from, I don't even remember when it was, but that's going to be a 40-song long show, starting at 3 a.m., ending at 5 a.m., which, it says 1 hour on this thing here, but it's actually more like 2 hours. So yeah, I'm going to definitely be scanning a better copy of this in and making it available at the link in the description down below. The first link. But on the 30th, and here's where things get a little bit hairy, we have another episode of No Lights Radio, this time only 20 songs long, starting at 11:30 p.m. officially, but there will be a pre-show at 10:30. I have no idea who's going to be doing it. As of right now, it is Weasel2HTM, but I haven't heard anything back from him, so we're going to assume that he may or may not be doing that. Who knows, I might just record one of my own pre-shows and air it on the studio anyways. Or I might just make the show longer, you never know. 20 songs long. I have it scheduled to go for 3 hours, but it is highly unlikely that it will take those 3 hours, considering it's 20 songs long. So I'm going to be conservative and say an hour and a half, and we will end. If it's an hour and a half, we will end at, let's calculate that. End at 1 o'clock a.m. If it's 3 hours, we'll end at 2:30. So, that will take us into the 31st, where we've got another automated show, but this is the Halloween special. And if you looked at the Stereo Dust Particles calendar, second link down below, you'll see something a little bit funny. Or at least it's supposed to be a really good pun, at least for me anyways. In Central Time, the show goes from 9 to 5. And yes, that song, that Dolly Parton song, is definitely on the playlist, although I haven't even made the playlist yet. So I have no idea how long it's going to be, but it is going to be the longest show I have ever aired on my station before. So there you go. Will take us, if you're looking at it in Eastern Time, it will take us from 10 to 6. There you pretty much go for that. I will try to be around for most of the time of that show, but I won't make any promises. Then finally, on the November 1st, first show of November, we will have the regular early morning radio 25-song-long show starting at 3 a.m., ending at 4:30. And then the second is the tentative show. I have no idea if it's going to happen or not. We have the Daylight Savings Time special, because it's the date that the Daylight Savings Time changes. So it will start at 1 a.m. Eastern Time, Eastern Daylight Time, and it will end at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's a little bit weird. It's going to take, I think I've got a playlist going for about 2 hours, 30 songs long, maybe 3 hours, you never know. But there we go with that. I have no idea if that last one's going to happen. As for where all of these are going to air, as of right now, they are all, except for the automated shows, going to be on Vaughn Live. But Vaughn Live has really been acting up a lot recently, so in the event that this changes, there will definitely be announcements made on YouTube that we will be moving over to Ustream. If that doesn't work, we will be moving over to JustCast. And then if JustCast doesn't work, we'll see where we go from there, whether it be StreamUp or Uvlog or whatever. But anyway, audio-only feed, stereodustparticles.com:8000 will be up for all of these shows. The automated shows will automatically be airing on Ustream, no pun intended there. And that's pretty much all the details that you need to know. You got any questions? Leave them down below. You got any requests? Leave them in the appropriate thread on the stereodustparticles.com forum. Links are all down below if you need them. And that's pretty much it for me. Thank you for listening to me rattle on for however long this took. And until next time, this is CP666, or CP266, depending on how you look at it, signing off.